Hello, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be testing the Revlon Salon one-step hair dryer and volumizer. I'm gonna be styling my hair with this brush. My face is half the size of this brush. Look at the head of the brush. This is enormous. It is crazy how big this is. I've heard mixed reviews about this brush. So some people said that it fried their hair and it damaged it really bad and it caused a lot of split ends and they're not happy using it. Some people swear by it and they say that they cannot live without it because it saves them trip to the salon. It makes them look amazing, like they just had a salon blowout. They love it. So I have very fine hair. It's not in terms of the volume, but in terms of the hair itself. Like if you see the width of my hair, it's almost like kids' hair. Not all of it, but I can say a little over 85% of my hair is super thin. Some of my hair is like dark brown, which is not as thin as the light brown part and the blonde part. So it makes it really hard for me to use any extreme heat on it. So I use the Aveda heat protectant spray. It's less bulky and I can take it with me when I'm traveling. I still have only this much left. I bought the big bottle. I tried to use the blow dryer, but at the same time I heard about this Revlon brush and I felt like I really needed to give it a try. So if you want to know how it is, especially on fine hair, you will find out. And if you've noticed, I let my hair air dry, so my hair is basically dry. A lot of people could be styling their hair while it's wet, which explains why it would fry their hair, because when the hair is wet, your hair is super fragile. So if you want to avoid damage, if you want to avoid split ends as much as possible, like control it, limit it, you want to stay away from extreme heat when your hair is super wet. For example, I would never use a curling iron or a straightener when my hair is wet. I would never spray like styling spray on my hair or put mousse in my hair and then use a heated tool. Never. Even though some hairdressers do it. But imagine if you read on the bottle of the hairspray or the mousse, it says flammable. So flammable is when it's exposed to heat, extreme heat. When it's exposed to a flame, it's gonna burn. It's gonna go on fire. I don't want this to happen with my hair. So this is why I can go for a long time without using a lot of hair trims and my hair looks relatively healthy. It is very fine. It is very fragile. This is why I don't use heated tools on it. So for the sake of, you know, feeling good and having a nice hairstyle, I want to start using it, but I want to figure out a way that is less damaging than the regular way of styling it with my hair wet. So without any further ado, let's get started. So I'm gonna start off by sectioning my hair. I'm gonna be spraying my hair with some Aveda heat protectant. It really made my hair really wet right now. I'm not sure if it's good or bad. If it's really protecting my hair, just because it's not as dry. We'll see. I'm gonna spray my hair. Okay, my hair is like, looks wet right now. I'm gonna let you listen to how it sounds. I'm trying it for the first time with you guys. You'll be able to see different switches here. You have off, you have cool, you have low, and you have high. I'm gonna try the cool one. And this is how it sounds like. So the cool one seems like it's medium temperature, mild temperature. It's not really high, but I didn't let it go on for a long time. The low one is just probably similar to cool, but maybe a little bit warmer, but the intensity of the air is not as high. Then you have the high one, where the air temperature is high and the intensity of the airflow is much stronger. Okay, so I let you listen to cool and then low and then high. So I'm gonna keep it on cool and I brushed my hair strands alternatively inwardly and outwardly so that I can create more texture for my hair, and I did it for all of my hair strands equally 9 times. I think for a more casual look or something more effortless, it's okay, but if you're going for a very sleek and straight look, you might want to have more wet hair or completely wet hair. You're gonna also run the risk of damaging your hair and developing a lot of split ends. Also, depending on what kind of hair you have. Like I mentioned before, I have very fine hair. The width of my hair is really small. Since my hair is very thin, it's very easy to damage it, and because my hair is completely dry right now, it wasn't as easy to straighten it. However, if it were wet, it would have been super easy for me to change the look of my hair. So I was able to style it. It's not probably as straight and as sleek as straightening your hair with a straightener, but this is very close to the result. I felt when I touched my hair it was as hot as using probably the curling iron, because I don't use a straightener, so the heat and the temperature of the Revlon is not really much lower than using a straightener or a curling iron. So if it's a matter of preference, you liking to use a brush or you liking to use a curling iron or a straightener, it's up to you, but I'm happy with the result. I think I'm gonna keep the tool and I'm gonna be using it in the future, but I'm definitely going to be using it with relatively dry hair because I was feeling how hot my hair was getting and I don't want to damage my hair. So I tried to make it a little bit curvy on the bottom, just for more texture. So that is the final look, guys. This is how it looks like styling your hair with Revlon and without having your hair wet for a very thin kind of hair. I don't know if you can see anything. My hair is super thin, like kids' hair. I hope you enjoyed watching the video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Stay tuned because I'm going to be comparing very soon the Revlon to the Dyson, so stay tuned.